JBL Go 4 Bluetooth speaker review. Is it any good? I'll tell you if it's any good. I'll test the audio. I'll record the audio so you get an idea as to whether it's any good. It's meant to be lightweight. I'll tell you it's lightweight. I actually weigh it, and I weigh it compared to my phone, which will give you a better indication as to how heavy it is or it is not. Also, I'll give you, like I say, my honest opinion about it. I'll tell you how much I paid for it and so forth. But anyway, the JBL Go 4, let's get on the review. Whilst you're at it, like the video, subscribe to the channel. It all helps me. Thank you very much. On with the review. I bought this from the official website. So let's go and have a look at the official website, JBL. I'm in the UK, if anyone's wondering. And let's have a look. So speakers, Bluetooth speakers, and it's JBL Go 4. Now there is also a Go 3 Eco and a Go 3, Go 3 Blue. Get a free JBL Go 3 Blue with orders over £109.99, which I was not looking to do. So I've gone for JBL Go 4, this one here. Now what I was reading is that the JBL Go 4 has got a better battery life than the 3, and also some of the elements on here, some of these buttons and things are less likely to peel off. So it's getting very positive reviews elsewhere when I looked at it. The colour scheme is good. So we've got purple. Also JBL, thank you for calling these things purple, because it is, rather than some strange colour, you know, indigo purple nightshade. So purple, pink, red, I like the red, black with a little hint of orange on it, white, I can't see this one, camouflage, and blue. I paid $39.99 for it, but I signed up to a newsletter, got 10% discount. So, you know, $39.99 minus 10%. I also bought the purple one, as you'll see when I'm actually showing you the product. So this one here, it arrived within about a week. Some of the features, it says it's ultra portable. Well, I'll show you that. I'll show you the size of it and the weight of it. Up to 7 hours of playtime plus 2 hours of playtime boost. Again, I'm going to show you the app so you can turn on playtime boost, because it comes with an app. Waterproof and dustproof. Now, waterproof is important. Now, I'm not going to be submerging it in a swimming pool, but there's a chance I will have it next to me at a swimming pool or down the beach. So the plan is to use this a lot of time on holidays, you know, or in the garden. And, you know, being from England, if I'm in the garden and it's sunny, there's a good chance it's going to rain any minute now. So, you know, the idea of having this out, you know, just having waterproof on there is very beneficial. So other things as well, so multi-speaker connection, so you can connect multiple of these together. I've only got one though, but if you do have other JBL products, and let's be honest, they do sell a lot of them, then they could and should connect together. I say should because I'd read reviews that old models weren't connecting, but I don't have an old model, so can't really comment on that. Let's now go and take a look at the speaker itself. And here we have the JBL Go 4. First thing to note about it, it feels nice. It's got a combination of a meshy material and a rubber material, but it's one of those like soft rubber materials. You can see it looks quite slim. It's quite sturdy. It's standing up by itself. There's the back of it as well. The audio comes out the front and the back. Now at the back comes more of a bass sound to it. There's controls. You've got Bluetooth. You've got the on-off button, and you've got a pairing control as well, so you can compare it with other devices. It doesn't sit up that way, as I discover whilst I film this, but then again it sits every other way, as you've seen. There you go, holding my little finger. You've got plus and minus buttons, and the plus and minus buttons are the volume control, and that triangle button, that was to pause it as well. So you're playing a track, you can pause it. This is now giving you a proper look at it. We have a USB-C connection, which is great because most of my devices are USB-C. You have the strap as well. So the strap, you could hang it, I don't know, if you went camping, you could hang it off your tent or something. But it's, well, you can hang it off some kind of chain link. It is sturdy. I've got no worries about it. Comes in a nice little box. There you go, it's a box. Not very exciting. But I know some of you love those unboxing things. There is the box. There is the JBL. Let's take a look at all the instructions that come with it. Absolute rubbish this, you know, 8,000 languages, that doesn't even tell you anything. So in the bin with that. I don't even know what this is. I think it's in Chinese or Japanese. In the bin with that. Now we have the quick start guide. It says quick, but you can see the number of pages that come with it. There's nothing quick about that, and it's all in size 2 font as well. But there's some diagrams that show you exactly what you need to do with it. Let's now briefly look at the JBL app. So this is the app that's on my Android phone, though I suspect that the Apple alternative will look almost identical. You may see the screen. If you do, you just tap the button to connect to your JBL speaker. But you might not even need to do that, and you'll be taken straight to the screen. Here you can see information, so I've got my purple speaker on there, which is nice because that is the colour of it. Got the battery life as well, and we've got the equalizer, so you can modify it to according to your kind of music needs, so you can adjust the sound. And if I scroll along, you can see there's additional equalizer settings and the ability to make your own custom one, so you can add extra bass or reduce the bass, add treble and so forth. Then you've got this nice feature here called Playtime Boost. So if I turn that on, what happens is I lose the ability to adjust the equalizer, and on the sound it significantly cuts out the bass. It doesn't completely get rid of it, but cuts it out a lot. So the reason for it is that the bass must be running some extra speaker drivers in there. So by reducing the need to use those, you're going to get a longer runtime. And the website was saying you get extra 2 hours, which is very impressive. And then you've got information relating to stereo grouping, so if you're connecting up to other speakers from JBL range, so you can do that. I don't have any others. And you've got product information, which will give you a serial number and a little bit more data about the speaker itself. I've now got the kitchen scales out. I'll turn them on. Why? Well, it's because I wanted to weigh the speaker. How light is the JBL Go 4? Because it being light was one of my key requirements for the speaker, because I'm going to be taking it away with me. And it weighs, you can just about see it on there, 198 grams. That was my face as well. So it weighs 198 grams. That doesn't really mean much to me. So what I thought I'd do is compare it to the weight of my phone. So JBL Go 4, 198 grams. How much is my phone? By the way, my phone is a Google Pixel 7 Pro. There you go, should give you a little bit of context. So, you know, kind of decent size Android phone. 270 grams. Okay, so it is considerably lighter than my phone. And don't forget, I use my phone every single day, have it in my pocket all the time, have it in my hand all the time, and I never complain about being too heavy. So, the JBL Go 4 is lighter, quite a lot lighter, maybe about a third lighter than my phone. Another selling point is this loop or strap that you have on the JBL. It hangs quite easily, and I say it will be a good device when I take away if I want to hang it on a tent or hang it off my bike or something like that. You know, it is sturdy, it's a very meshy material on there. I have no worries about it breaking. I'm sure it will at some point over time, but it definitely feels very solid. Also, in terms of size of the device, again, there is my Google Pixel 8 phone. You can see that the speaker is considerably shorter than it. Obviously it's thicker, you know, it needs to be a bit thicker for all the speakers inside of there, but it is shorter. So again, just to give you context as to the size of it and how easy it is to carry if you want to be putting this in your bag. You'll see on the box itself there's a splash effect with some water, insinuating that the speaker is in fact waterproof, and that's what they claim it is. Now, I'm not planning on dropping in any water anytime soon, but again, this is useful for us to take it down the beach or have it next to me at the swimming pool on holiday, which is going to be its main use really. It says it can be submerged, I believe, for 30 minutes up to a depth of 1 meter. So it should survive, as I say, if I'm down the beach or near a swimming pool. And more importantly, being in England, it rains a lot in the summer, and it randomly rains on a beautiful sunny day. So it's going to survive that type of situation as well, as I frantically try and put the barbecue away. Something else to compare it to in size is the UE Megaboom. I believe it's the Megaboom 3 I have here. So I already own this. The problem with it is it's a bit big. It's very good, excellent quality. In fact, I use that in the garden and in the garage. It is really good, but it is too big for what I want to be using the JBL for, which is to take away from me when I go cycling or holidays and that type of thing. But you can see the size comparison. So if you own one of these UE Megabooms, you also know the quality of it, then you'll be able to see that the JBL is considerably smaller. and it feels like it's a very similar material as well, with that kind of meshy effect and the soft rubber. Let's now test the sound. That's the important part. Does it sound any good? I'm going to do my best to record the sound. You do have to bear in mind that I'm playing music and it'll be coming through my microphone, though it is a good microphone, so you get an idea as to the quality of it. Anyway, on with the music and you can be the judge. So I've talked about it, I've shown you the website, I've told you about all the different features on there as well. I've done a sound test, so hopefully you got an idea as to the quality. But is it any good? Well, yes. There you go. Simple answer. It is good. I don't know how well the sound quality is coming through from the microphone, but I can assure you it is very good. So as I say, I've got a UE Megaboom as well. This is almost as good as the Megaboom. It is very, very good. I felt that the Megaboom came through with a slightly purer sound to it. Not much, but slightly. However, the Megaboom is, that big, big, size of my arm kind of thing. This is a lot smaller. It's definitely lightweight. It feels sturdy. I'm not worried about, kind of throwing it around and so forth. I have confidence in it. Can't say be, using it as a tennis ball or anything, or throwing it on the floor. But if I was to knock it off my table and throw it on the floor, I would have fully expected it still to work. It does feel quite cushioned as well. It's got these, you can see the ridges on there, so it's good for sitting on different surfaces. I'm just very impressed with it, and I like that it's USB-C because my phone is USB-C, and this microphone I'm using is USB-C, which is just down here. Everything's USB-C, so it's just one less cable for me to take away. I don't need to take some special connection with it. So do I recommend it? Yes, absolutely. So as I say though, I bought it on the website, $39.99, and then there's a 10% discount because I signed up to a newsletter. So that's something to recommend you do as well. JBL, if you want to send me speakers, please do. I'm always up for speakers. The only negative is that I installed the JBL app, which is very easy to do on my phone. It then connected directly or straight to the speaker. As I turned it on, it just kind of recognized it was there, and it knew it was there because of my email address that I'd used. It kind of expected me to have a JBL, so that was really good. It then told me there's a software update available for this, so I downloaded the update. It was then meant to transfer it over, but it would not transfer it over. It was just sat at 0% forever. So I turned it off, back on again. It didn't work. Turn it off, back on again, didn't work. Disconnected the Bluetooth, connected again, didn't work. But ultimately what I had to do was turn it off, tell my phone to forget the device itself. So not just turn off Bluetooth, but forget that there's a JBL 4 or JBL Go 4 connected to it. Then I reconnected it to it, so I did the searching by pressing the Bluetooth button on there, connected it to my phone, linked it up to the app again, downloaded the software update. It then transferred it over in a matter of seconds, and it's been perfect ever since. Even without that software update, it was still working anyway. It was just telling me on the app every single time I turned it on, there's a software update available. So yeah, that's the only negative of it, but the problem was solved pretty quickly. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy using your JBL Go 4.